I just wanted to do a follow-up video to my previous video to college freshmen who declared their major as biology, just giving them some tips in order to be successful as incoming freshmen and as incoming biology majors. So I figured I'd do something similar along those lines, but instead of giving advice to freshmen, I want to give some advice to the seniors out there. So let's get into it. Number one, I would say don't get senioritis. It's tempting. You work really hard the past 3 years to get to your senior year and you're just tired of it. You're over undergrad, but try to fight it. If I'm being honest, for me, I got senioritis a little late. I got it around final exams, especially when everyone's around you is like, oh, I only need a 46 to get on the final to get a C in the class, or I only need a 60% to get a C in the class. Some of my peers got it around midterms. They just stopped caring. They would miss assignments and they would kind of realize like, oh shoot, it's finals. Thankfully, my orgo professor, she talked to me because she overheard me catching senioritis with some of my other friends who were graduating this semester, class 2023. Shout out, congratulations, if you're watching this video. Yeah, she caught some of us and she was like, you guys worked really, really hard. Organic chemistry is a difficult class, and to throw it away now and to not do your best after you work this hard, you may regret it. So just don't catch senioritis. Don't risk your hard work being put into jeopardy and having to take a summer class or redo a class and not graduate with your friends, or the timeline that you want just because you're feeling lazy. So fight senioritis. Number two, I would say solidify your career goals and your grad school aspirations. So just ask yourself, like, what do you really want to do after college? Because my semesters were about 15, 16 weeks. So you would have like 30, 31 weeks to figure that out. So what do you want to go to grad school for? What do you want to do? If you want to go into the workforce, do you have a resume done? And if you have a resume done, go to your career center on your campus, have someone look over it. If you have a trusted professor or a trusted friend or even your advisor, have someone look over that for you, to make sure you don't have spelling errors, to make sure things are chronologically organized, to make sure you talked about your strong suits, because you're really selling yourself to whoever the hiring manager is. So that's really, really important. If grad school is something that you have in mind, references are super important. Even if you're doing straight into the workforce, do you have your references together? Not do you know if someone would write you a reference, but have you talked to that person? Have you talked to the professor, the mentor, potentially your peers, someone you worked with in the lab previously? Have you talked to them? Have you expressed that you want them to write you a reference? If not, that is definitely something you want to think about and act on sooner rather than later, because you do not want to scramble for references. People get busy, people forget, especially if you're asking a professor. A lot of times they're teaching multiple classes. If you're in the world of biology, they may be doing research or doing a seminar, so you want to catch them early. Number three, this kind of goes into not catching senioritis, but finish your final semester strong. For me, it was really important to finish with a 3.0 or better, and I was there, but I wanted to really solidify that. So if you have that same goal and you're slightly below a 3 and you know that an A and a couple B's will do it for you, finish strong. Even if your GPA is not at a 3, just give it your best, because if you're talking about grad school or seeking employment, your employers or whoever's reviewing your grad application will see, hey, maybe you've improved from freshman year to senior year, you've improved from your junior year to your senior year. So the small details matter. So finish your semester strong. Don't compare yourself to others. Just do your best for your last 3-4 classes. For me personally, I only had 3 classes my final semester of college. I had, if I'm not mistaken, I did 3 in the fall and 3 in the spring, so 6 in total. So I really focused on doing the best that I could in those courses. I might talk about some of the courses I took in my freshman year and my senior year, but we'll see. But back to the point, just finish your semester strong. Number 4, this is something that I didn't do, but I would say enjoy your last moments of undergrad. For me, it went by super quick. It feels like just yesterday. I was at community college and I blinked and I have a bachelor's degree now. Or just a few years back, I was graduating high school. Like, this is a major accomplishment and a major milestone. Like, you worked really, really hard to graduate high school. You worked really hard to get into college, and now you're graduating college. So enjoy those moments. Enjoy the last few courses you take because they change from the undergrad to the graduate level. It's still time to make connections. If you still need a reference, if you can get really close to your professors during office hours or your friends, it's not too late to join a club or honor society your last semester. So just enjoy all that, because the workforce or grad school, that's a totally different experience. So you want to take in and soak up as much as you can. Last but not least, enjoy graduation. Enjoy graduation. You did it, you deserve it, and it goes by so fast. It feels slow, at least for me. It felt like the day was dragging. I had an afternoon graduation, so all morning it was just, preparations, hair, makeup, outfit. Then it felt like forever. You drive to the school, you walk up, you wait in line, you get your number, show your ID, you line up, and you're just standing there for hours. And then you process, and as soon as you get in there, it's like, boom. So enjoy that moment. Try to find your family members if you can, if they're sitting out there, or your friends. Do a wave, do a dance, do a celebration, because you really, really earned this moment. Side note, this is something that I forgot to mention, but grad details. Do not be like me. I was not paying attention to my email at the time. I was just so laser focused on some of the courses I was taking that I disregarded emails about tickets, dates, time, when to apply for graduation. I actually applied for graduation late, and my name was almost not in the program, and I almost had to graduate in the winter or during the summer because I missed the deadline, but it thankfully worked out. But just make sure you're checking your email, or you're talking to your friends, your peers. Most likely, if you're in your senior year, you're taking upper level classes anyway, so your professors should know about graduation details. So if you feel like you're missing something, don't be afraid to ask. So that's my top 5 things, or my top 5 tips for senior biology students, or just seniors in general. I just want to wish you guys good luck and congratulations to the class of 2024 and beyond. Thanks for watching. Bye.